Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal, and very pleasant good morning to my respected sir and all my dear friends. I am Sangeeta Tudu from Sector 12B. Today I am in AARADHYA Spoken English Center to discuss about the print media or electronic media. Before starting, I just would like to tell about the institute or the class. It's not an institute, it's a learning institute. In this institute only we don't learn how to speak English. We learn many of the things like different kinds of knowledge, or how to face the people and how to kill our agitations, because Mukesh sir has given a many of the classes to improve this kind of the things. So first of all, begin for Mr. Mukesh Goswami sir. Before starting my class, I just would like to introduce our group. As we know that in which we are debating the print media or the electronic media. So from my side, I am alone and I am supporting the electronic media. That what is electronic media, and from their side, my friends, they will also tell about the print media. That what is the print media. So it's my turn. So without wasting our time, I just would like to start that class. So first of all, we should know about the media. That what is the media? Media is a term of channels, tools to store or transmit or deliver many information. Nowadays also many of the organization and institute who are delivering or who are distributing their entertainment or information to the public. It is very important. Okay, my topic is electronic media. So first of all, I just would like to tell some points about the electronic media, because electronic media nowadays play a very great role for everyone in the field of education, also in the field of work sector, also in everywhere. If you see, then electronic media is present in everywhere. You want to say about this?
Hello friends, I am Sunil Kumari and I am in the favor of print media. According to me, print media is better than electronic media, because by the help of print media, we are aware about the many types of newses by the help of newspaper, magazines, books and many types of written documents.
And as you told that about by the help of electronic media, in this time we are learning many lots of things, or we are knowing very much of many types of things. But I think okay, you have told right, but I can't totally agree, because you know, if you have no print media, if you had no medium, that how will you learn the thing, how will you read, then how will you enhance your communication skill? Because firstly you will have to know that what is reading style. You don't know, then how will you read? Because in nowadays you are saying that it is very beneficial for teenagers says, okay, but teenagers says they totally depend on their education field, because in education field firstly you will have to know that how to reading books, or in any institute and any colleges, everywhere you can see that only print media you will found, because without print media you can't reach. They will also teach you by the help of books. That's why it's a very important role in your teenager says always a student's life.
And we all know about in the very ancient time, print media is when not came. That time oral literature and oral form of education, and these times are very crucial, because in that time teachers have no any written document. They teach students by the help of orally, and that time we forget many of the things. That's why print media is came, and according by the help of print media we are know about many things, and we also know able to know about our ancient time and what will happen and what was happened.
Okay, so as you told that now a time electronic media is good. But you know, now a time because of electronic media, children are forgetting their reading power. Because of that type of things, they are the reading power of the capacity of reading power. They are losing this type of power, and because of electronic media, they are doing many mistakes in writing. That's why, according to me, print media is much more better than electronic media.
Okay, as you told about the print media, that by newspaper or by many of the things we are getting information. So I just would like to tell that I'm not saying that totally print media is a bad. I'm saying that according to that time we should change the everything. So that's why I'm saying that right now the print electronic media is play a very beautiful role. You know how, as you told about the informations or anything by newspaper. If I said that newspaper nowadays means newspaper, if you read or not read, it doesn't matter, because by your phone and by many of the media you can get any kind of information, not about India, you can get out of the countries also. So this is a very, it took few of the time you will get. Then how could you say in the news, means news or any kind of information or education or anything, if you, as you are saying, nowadays in every sectors the electronic media play a very great role. You know how, as I see told about the education, I'm not saying that print, you just forget the print media, you just have the print media. I'm just saying that as the time is going on, you should also improve yourself. You told about the print media, if they don't read, I'm not saying that you will not send your children in your school and you don't read. They will, after reading, when they know the letters or how to make the sentence, then they can use the electronic media easily. If they want to search any kind of thing, if they want to, in their mind something will come that what is this, then if they will search in the copy or the books, they will give a more and more time. But if at one time when they say in the Google that what is the meaning of that and what is this, it will become, then we can know easily. So that's why I'm saying to you that nowadays print media is a better. I'm not saying that electronic media is a better. I'm not saying print media is totally wrong. It is, but some of the way it is good, everywhere it is not a good.
But you know, in electronic media, what types of news you want to listen at, that type of news only you will listen. But in newspaper, every type of news you can read at that place, like sports and what is happening in our world. Every type of news available at newspaper, and you can read this thing.
I think as you told that at one time I just see one thing in the electronic media and the newspaper. You know, in the newspaper you will also read by one. Okay, if you read a first point, then second point, then the third point. In the same way you can read also in the phone also.
No, first you
will have to search. After that you will know what is happening.
But you know, in the in a newspaper you will get only the what tomorrow means yesterday's news. Okay, what have happened yesterday. But in a phone you will get right now what is happening.
But do you know one thing? You will find correct news. But you are saying that about it, you want to know about that news immediately. At the time they want if they want to provide exact news. But in a print media they will search about, they will investigate about this thing. After that they will print. Then after you will study that type of thing. That it is truth news. But what to say about electronic media? In electronic media many types of ways are available. You can learn anything, but firstly you will have to search this type of thing. After that you will learn. But you know one thing, if you have print media, then every time you can every time you can hold the newspaper and you can feel this type of smells, and you know what is beneficial for that people. They can't able to see at the time, they can touch the word and they will learn many more things. It is very beneficial for that people.
Okay, as you told about the if they don't see or anything, you know, it is in this point you are totally being wrong that they will just touch and they will feel. Everyone can't. You know,
I'm not saying that everyone.
No, means I'm saying not for the blind people. Also those people who are uneducated. If they are uneducated, what about them? They will not.
Now what time who are uneducated? Only few people, not maximum people. Only few people.
So okay, then at that time what they will do? First and foremost, in their home only one people, maximum one people they will educated. Then they will call her. After that they will say to us, please read this book.
They will depend for other one.
Okay.
This is the one.
If they are uneducated, then how they will operate the phone?
Nowadays, many of the, how could you say in the phone the micro system is present? You don't want to write anything. You should just say and everything will become.
Then how they will learn? How they will learn? Because
as of now,
because they are illiterate. You also
so
said that about this.
Yeah, so what? Nowadays, many of the the illiterate person. They are using their phone and they know how to play
only they will use what
So-
videos. Only they
No.
will scroll video. No, they can't be able to see any
No, you are
any
not-
perfectible
knowledgeable-
use, knowledgeable
So
use.
what will they do if they are illiterate? Then why they will search for the knowledgeable thing? If they
don't search.
no. If they want to listen the news, they will say, hey, in their side this is happening. You know about this? He will say, no, I don't know. So search your phone. Then he will say and just research and he can know about that thing. Yeah, what is happening in surrounding us or anything. You are saying that they will just say and any other one. Nowadays, who have the time that who will just stand in front of you and he will say, yeah, this is happening. This is no anyone
But
tell you.
print media is trustworthy.
Yes, of course.
Nowadays, you can see the live. You can see you shouldn't be depend on other one that what they are saying. You can see and you can also it means if you see live what is happening. Also, you can give your opinion. No, he is wrong. I have seen in the live news what is happening. Means most of the time,
But it can be false also. Sometimes
Oh,
it
yes,
comes
yes.
fake news also.
fake
Okay,
news.
listen. Just before you have said that electronic media, in electronic media you can search anything. But what about before electronic media? Before electronic media, there is only print media available. Okay, you are telling about some news that print media avails you like available. But what about print media? In before time, before electronic media, there are everywhere there is printed media available. Okay, we are saying about news like like recent news. All the news are written in the newspaper, and you can also if you want to know more about what is happening in our area, in our around, you can read magazines also. So it's so
I
according
want
to
to
me, it's
add some
also
point.
right.
Her point that you told that about whatever electronic this thing magazine. Okay,
Magazines.
but in newspaper you can also provide your personal what is happening with you. You can share with any editor by the help of Dainik Jagran and Prabhat Bhaskar, anything.
Khabar, yeah.
Prabhat Khabar, many types of magazine, many types of newspaper. You can write your personal opinion, and they will follow this type of situation in next day. They will also provide this type
Okay.
of.
As she told about that in the before the means electronic media, the only the print media was present. I agree with this. At that time it was, but right now, if right nowadays, before the many years ago, our phones. It was also not present. But why we are not surviving our life? We are at that time. It was the time we are surviving. Nowadays the phone is present. We are depending on this. Now in the same way, nowadays print media is present. So sorry, electronic media is present, and electronic media is giving you many of the facilities. As you told about the information or news or anything, you are saying that in the truth news or we can get the magazines. So why you are not saying that it will take the time? But in the electronic media, what you can do means nowadays, many of the people they are who don't know about any of the things. Means I just would like to take about the one pregnant lady. Okay, she don't know means if it is her first experience, she don't know about anything, and many of the people they don't means they don't want to ask anyone that what is happening. So they are searching in the phone that what is my daily routine, which types of exercise I have to do, which types of what food I just have to take. In the same way, many of the things were present means related to your health, related to your life, related to everything.
Just because of that type of videos, like you're saying about your health, like you can ask anything with the help of your electronic media. There are wrong informations are also available in that, of course, in electronic media. Okay, and you have said that we should use the electronic media, right? So I think you're saying wrong, because because of electronic media, children are being diverted because they are not ready to read their books. They said that I will study in online, right? They are only think that I will download that notes, then I will read. But they are not reading books. They are not reading magazines. They are not reading newspapers. That's why their reading powers is also being low.
And maximum times they will engrossed in their phone. They can't be able to go outside and they can't be developed their self. It is very
Okay, you told about that they are not reading or they are habituated about the phones. So just I would like to tell you that in a phone they get many of the good things also. Okay, and if they are not reading, they are not going outside of the house to play or anything. It's not fault of that media.
It's part
no,
of addiction.
no,
They are getting addicted.
so
with the
I
help
just
of
would like to
mobile phone.
ask that in only the India is not using this kind of the things. Many of the countries they were also present who are using this kind of things. How they are not like that? You know why? Because they have the discipline, and who are teaching their this kind of discipline? Their parents. In our India, what is happening? Our parents just they are loving too much. And because of that they are not beating or they are not doing strict things for them. That's why it is happening. Whenever they means if they say I will not read, I will only see the phone, means then you will have to take a strict decision, then they will just follow you. But in this I have a work, you will means take this one and you will just do your work, I am just doing my work. This is happening in India. That's why it all just mixing. And we are saying no, print electronic media is a not bad thing. It's not saying to
So
you
you are
that
saying about homeworks that parents give their phone to their children and they said just work with the
most of the parents do
you
this
can
kind of thing.
Children can study with their group friends, right? They can, if they have any problem, they can ask with their friends. They can solve their problems with their friends. Phone is, there is no need of any mobile phone. If they want to correct their and want to solve their problems, they can ask and they can communicate with their friends and their family members also. Okay. How they can, if you have a problem, you can, if you have a group of friends.
So how
I'm
after going there, how
I'm explaining. If they have a problem, right, and if they have a friend, they can go in friend's house. After that, they can sit together and they can ask any problems and they can solve any problem.
Okay, if by phone, if
Yes.
I have a phone, I'm just calling and saying that I have this kind of problem, how it can be solved. He just saying to you everything and I'm just solving. So what is the problem?
So you want to go to your friend's house?
I'm going.
Yes,
But
this is a problem.
Going.
It is a problem. You told that about I will call up with a phone and I will any types of discussion I can sort out, okay? But it is wrong thing because maximum time you will call up, then at the time many types of radiation will be increased by the help of phone. Due to that reason, maybe your ear can be defected.
So I
then
think
what to say about this thing?
No, I think you should not depend on that.
You are depending on mobile phone. You are saying about your
I'm not saying that depending on the phone. As she told me that every time I will just call every time that this is my problem and you should just solve my
you
problem.
want to do this type of thing, but then what to say about other person totally they are addicted with phone and then much they will do.
They are, if they are addicted from the phone, so they are not reading. They are doing many of the means they are passing their times. They are not reading, and that is their fault.
But maximum time they are in intention to that. Where is my phone? Where is my phone? I want to phone because at the only maximum time they will search their phone. They can't. They can't away from this phone
Because this is their means habit. Why they are not means it is, if you know this is the bad, then you just hold it and you avoid this. But not everyone know this, that first of all the people they don't know that what is the good thing in the phone or in our electronic media. Only they are using that is the problem. And you are saying that no, electronic
but I think
media
you shouldn't
is
say
not
that
problem.
maximum time you are playing that human beings it's
Human
it's a bad thing.
No, I'm not bad. Human beings. These are if the only in India it has happened, then I can accept. Yeah, it is happening in every. Only why it is we are saying that this is a bit. Many of the countries they are depending on the. We are not depending totally. Now, right now we are also going the institute or the school or the tuition. But many of the if you go in the developed country, you will see that they are doing all the work online, means smart classes is just going on. So how could you say, means they are fool that they are just running these kind of things? We are saying that no, we are seeing the bad videos, we are seeing the many of the in YouTube, we are seeing all times we are playing or doing many of the things. So this is our habits. If I have a bad habit, just we should just avoid this. But our parents, in our country, this is a real thing that we don't know about that in a electronic media, which types of benefits we can get. That's why we are blaming that no, it is happening. It can be happening. It
Please
cannot
listen
be
to her.
happening.
She is saying something.
According to me, print media are more greater than electronic media. Suppose that print media is available remote area just like a small city as well as a village. But people has faced lots of problem by the help of electronic media. But at a time, what will you do? Because
in remote area there is not available of internet connections.
Yeah.
and
Yes,
so
of
on.
course.
And there is
Electricity
only
also.
there is only available print media. By the help of print media, they are aware about the society and they are aware information and news.
That villages are very developed because they have no any scope that type of thing. They have no any radio themes. They have no any mobile television. That's why they are very developed villages.
And
But nowadays, in what to say about that area? Maximum area you can see that networking things are available. Due to that reason, nowadays government has provide that 5 GB we can use every time. It is very bad thing. Teenagers as well as.
How?
Yes, how? Because maximum in a teenager in their mind, maximum time they will think about porn videos. Because nowadays in this time maximum boys age 80 to 20 years old, every time they will watch this type of thing. Due to that reason, in their future they can't be able to burn any child.
So nowadays, most as you told about that videos, that porn videos, they are seeing or anything. I just would like to say, in our India, most of the parents or most of the schools, they are not providing the classes about the sex. That's you are telling about this. This is a very wrong thing.
Of course, it is part of electronic
why
media.
they
Because
know how
you
could
told-
you say?
Yes, of course I can say, because you told that this type of situation they can't read in their schools as well as any student. Even then they are knowing why they are knowing.
First of all, I just want to know.
Yes, of course.
No,
by the help of
first
phone,
of all, I just
electronic
would
media.
like to ask to you that, as you told about that, why they are saying, because they don't know about that thing. It is a very shyful for our country. That's why
18 and 20 years
listen to me.
teenager boys don't know about this thing.
No.
What are you saying?
I'm saying they know. I'm not saying they don't know. I'm saying they know, but not for in front of everyone. If they are saying means with privately, means in other countries, what is, they are free in their mind. They are doing everything. They know that is happening. But in our country, that, as you told, they are saying, means watching is not a bad thing. What is the bad thing? That you are just involving on that thing. As you told about that. Just
hold on.
First,
I want to say one thing that you said that watching is not bad thing, but it is bad thing because at the time you have continuously you will watch this type of thing. Then RAMF radiation will be increased, that type of thing, and your personal documents, your personal things, they will adapt this type of thing. Then it is bad thing. Now you told that watching is not bad. How can you say?
No, I'm just, as I told about that, after watching, they are watching, that's why their life is destroying so that's why I'm saying they are watching, but they don't know about their thing. As you told about the porn videos, they know about the sex, that what it is a good or the bad, they don't know. In our country,
Once again you are saying
No,
this
I
thing,
know.
they don't know. Who is
So I'm saying they know, but they don't know advantage or disadvantage. They know that it is happening, but it is good or bad. When it is good, when it is bad, how much it is good, how much it is bad. There's no.
Can you tell me how much percentage?
That they don't know it is good or it is bad. What are you saying that?
No.
Teenagers boy don't know about it.
No,
That
they
I
don't know. They don't. They know that it is happening.
They don't know
but
what is advantage
Yeah,
or
but
disadvantage. Then I am
after
telling
doing
about
this,
one
what can be happen? As you are saying that they know. If they know, then why they are using many kind of the medicines or anything. After that, what is happening nowadays, you are seeing in the reels or in many of the doctors are also saying that because of that reason they are now the girls she is unable to to be a mother. Do you know why? Because of that reason, they don't know about the many of these things. You are saying they know this is a happening, but after that, what can happen and which means
No,
most
they
of
know
the
even then. No, everything they are knowing. Even
no,
then,
I can't agree with you that they
it
can
is your
know.
problem, na? You can't agree with
No,
me.
it is
I
not-
can
it is
explain
true,
the
okay,
thing. You have to listen my point.
Carefully. I have another point. According to me, print media is very good because by the help of print media, not for all, but in remote side area, village area. What about village area? Because in we are all living in India, and in India there is 75% to more than is a remote area and village side area, and they don't have know about they don't have idea about the internet, and they have idea but also they are not capable to access these types of things. So they are aware about by the help of news, magazines, newspaper, and they are dependent fully on newspaper and magazines. They don't access the internet.
There was a time when we are also depending on the newspaper or anything. You know why? As you are saying that village area where this kind of things were not present. So what our government is doing? Our government, what they are doing, they are also planned for this. They are also was giving most of the things to them. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, also it will means those areas will be like our area. So if they are now they are means they are depend on this kind of thing. But after 5 or 6 years, they will also depend on that. Why? Because our government also know if we will do this kind of thing, our country will be developed. Do you know why? Because at one time we are spreading many of the informations to everyone. If we wait for the newspaper, wait for the print things, then we can means we just wait. Nowadays our country is going to develop. Do you know? After means our freedom, now our country is just going to be developed. You know why? Just because of digital India. Our prime minister just thought about this, that we should be just we should make our India digital India. So he is means giving a most of opportunity to the any kind of the people. That's why now our country is just going to develop. And you are saying no, means I'm not saying that the electronic media has no problem. It has, but it is depend on you. What if I want a success, then I will not see any other one. I will see myself, what I am doing. And in our country and in everyone, they are not doing this kind of thing. They are saying, hey, what you are doing? You have means if I'm means what running on Instagram or YouTube, they don't know what you are doing. I'm doing this. What is
Because
this?
this type of thing happening because of electronic media.
So
Because
what? This is not good. Electronic in Instagram, Facebook, and many of the websites or anything, it is not good. According to me, this is not good. We are just time means passing our time, but most of the people they are doing their
but
job.
without print media you can't success. So,
I'm not
I'm
saying that.
explaining that. Okay, I'm explaining that if you have no any advertisement, that how will you advertise your any coaching any business skills? Because at the time you will have to need the any posters, and posters is only depend on print media, because maximum thing is written in words. That's why if you don't wear this type of thing, then how will you advertise your any type of thing?
I'm not saying that print media just you should remove the print media. Some of the way the print
I can
media
understand.
is
You
good.
can't say that
So you
we-
should no. You are saying that as you are giving the example of the posters or anything. I can also give the example of the advertisement. More advertisement is given in the
So
phone.
can you tell me about
Okay.
television? What is the features of television? May you tell me?
in the television.
Yes, it
We
is
get-
part of electronic media.
Yeah, it is okay. I'm saying as we know about that television. In a television, many kind of programs, reality shows, live news, and many of the things just can in the television. Okay, by television, who are blind, who are uneducated, they can see, they can listen, and by this they can understood that what they want to say or anything.
Then how much time should we watch television?
Not every time. If you
please,
live,
for example, in 2 hour, 3 hour, how much
not
time?
2 or 3 hours, whenever you are just eating or anything, when it's time to your rest, then you can.
But
And
you know, it
have
is
now you have the phone. You can just, if you want to.
But
leave-
you do you know one thing? It is very bad thing. You are you,
You know,
as
if
you
you
told
want-
that about while eating we can watch the TV, okay? But you know at that time melatonin hormone named melatonin hormone, this type of hormone will be increased by the help of your television. Or you know due to that reason in future, not in future, you are affected with blood pressure.
You know-
and it is very dangerous. Not very, even then it is dangerous
Okay.
disease for
Okay. As you told about this, everything has a two parts. Okay, good and the
We are
bad.
knowing also.
No, yeah, you know. That's what I'm saying. As you're supporting the print media, okay. If how much time we should read? If we read, means we will read in the in front of the lights or anything. How much time we should read? Means at one time, if you read like that, your body means your body structure, it will be means here and there, means yeah, it is defected. Your eyes, it can be also.
We can also
Yeah,
try
no,
type
no,
of
no,
thing in
While
electronic
walking,
media.
while walking, you can read that newspaper
So,
and books.
it can happen in both sides. It's depend on you that how much. Yeah, okay, as you told about how much time I will read or how much time you're reading. In all time you're reading, I think no.
Okay.
No, I think it have the time that I will read 2 hours or 3 hours. It not if I have a 24 hours, then I
But you
will
know,
read just 24
in
hours.
newspaper, this type of radiation can't able to reduce. Do you know about
Yes,
this?
yes,
it will be
But
good.
if you watch the video and television and many more things,
Okay, if
they will addicted with electronic media. At that time, must you will have to told that
Okay.
you will addicted with
Okay, you are
any
saying
disease.
about the print media, that in the print media there is, we are just watching or we are just reading, we are not getting the problem by means this thing, okay, but by many of the things we are getting by print media. You know how we are using the paper in a print media, it is use and throw. It has no recycle. You know about this?
Yes, we can
Okay,
You
listen
are
to
totally
me.
wrong now.
No,
Okay, let her clear your point.
means that if I have the what print media, okay, you are saying that in a print media I will just read from where that kind of papers just made, by which means which kind of things are just including for making the page or this kind of thing, wood, from where you will just, from where it will get, by tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One side we are just saying that by by electronic media our body is just going to here and there, mean we are suffering from the health from anything. And what you are saying, paper, if we, nowadays we have the phone, that's why we are not purchasing many of the phones, means many of the things is launched in the phone, means after that the copy and the books is just coming. And if we will just only depend on the print media, if it will not read, what is the population of our country? And nowadays everyone wants to read, everyone wants to read, because they know that by reading our life will be means good. Then if the print everything just it will be happen, our government, they should just cut the wood, they should just plant the wood, this kind of the wood, and after that they will just make the this kind of the paper. At that time, what about our environment?
Okay,
What
I'm
about
saying
our
in the
environment?
same way, in one house maximum 5 members are available. Every member have 2 and 3 phones are available. Okay,
Yeah.
due to that reason, maximum radiation will be increased. Or due to that reason,
Our environment
yes,
also depends.
bird is part of our environmental. Okay, then what to say about that bird? They are dying day by day by the help of that type of radiation.
So I'm saying you that both have the something.
Once
listen to me.
again, you are saying same thing. No,
Yeah,
you can't
no,
say this thing.
I
Okay.
can, because both have the things.
No,
By
you
which
are.
the people get
We are also
no,
doing that type of thing. Then why are you saying once again this type of
No,
thing? You can't say.
I'm saying that
I
both.
can't listen. I can't.
No,
say. You should say another.
No,
word.
yeah.
I can't listen.
Okay, we all are students, and students have habit to read and write. Okay, and by the help of electronic media, we are defecting, because nowadays no any other child wants to read. They all want to only watch videos, and we are losing many of things, because we are reading something, we are gaining more knowledge. We can daily if you read daily basis of newspaper, we can aware about society, and we are knowledgeable knowledge about the news. And we also have many types of importance of words, and we can learn more new words. Okay.
You know, in electronic media only you will learn this type of thing. Only your mind will be capture only what 10 to 15 seconds, approx 1 minute we can say that. But after that you will forget about this thing. But while reading newspaper you can read in very focusedly the type of thing that then you can capture this type of thing what is written in your
and there is important anything for related to your study and education. We can underline and highlight, and we can cut the paper, and we can put on your wall, and we can always remember it what is
yes,
it.
or in whole life we can say that in whole life we can save their knowledge. But yes, of course, in electronic media, if you will saving about this type of thing, but only you can save that 4 years, 5 years. After that, in any types of fault is available in your phone, at the time you will have to software. After that, maximum thing you can lost.
Okay, as you told about that they will just we will put in our mind. You know, in our country, most of the companies are run by our electronic systems, and they are just putting their information not about the today's and tomorrow and yesterday's. They are putting the previous year. They are searching the many years ago, and they are just knowing. So what about this? You are saying the what story? But you know, media have a good power to store
but you know
many
one
of the
thing,
things.
if your hard disk, if your hard disk will be destroyed, at that time you can't do anything because
You know,
yes, of course you can't do.
Yeah,
Okay, you are saying about they watch previous year videos. Then some videos are fake and some videos are real. But if you read the newspaper previous year, then you will be get right news at that time. You will be know what is happening at that time.
You know, as I just would like to say, you told about that it's a good thing or bad thing or wrong thing or right thing. I think we all just prepared about the print media or electronic media. I think we didn't what read the books or anything. We search in the phone. Now we are just discussing about this. This is right or wrong?
Yes, of course.
If this is the writing, then how could you say that no? I can search. If you want to, means as a we are just.
We have points, sir. See, we पहले complete करेंगे तो complete क्या?
बोली just 1 minute.
Okay, as a what I just forget.
I also know you are saying about you are searching today's
Searching for
topic
TV.
mobile phone.
But you, I will say okay one thing. You know, by the help of print media, you can if any incident will be happen with you, and that type of situation will be print in your newspaper. At that time, you can cut your this type of information. You can prove this type of thing that I am in now time I am right. But it can't happen in electronic media because I'm explaining that because you are this type of evidence you are keeping in your phone. But you know, in other person, because electronic media is very big networking. At the time any person they will hack your phone, and they can be
Modified.
Yes, they can be modified in this type of situation in your phone.
Okay, why you are saying means that means very different things. You are saying that I just cut the points and I just hold and I can see. You know, when they are making the news, they are not fool. They have the mind what they are doing. You are saying hacking means if they will think about that, then all the news channels they just close their news and just they will not.
You can't
show the
understand
light.
my point. I am saying that if any incident will be happen with you, but you know another newspaper they can't. They don't know about this type of thing. Now what is happening with you? Only their duty is they have get any type of information in anywhere. They will print out in their magazine as well as their news. But it is only this type of situation happening with you and mine. Then only depending you and I what is happening.
As we all know, it is a very big topic. So now the 40 minutes has passed to discuss about that topic. So we will just discuss about that topic at next time. Thank you.